Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reads for the 28th to, the full card just trying to drop out there, from the 28th through till the 1st of November. So this is a weekly love read. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep getting the updates. Let's get started though. So, Sag, love messages please. 28th to the 1st. Between now and the 1st of November. 10 of Cups in reverse, Sag. Okay, so you might have had a recent disappointment in love. It may have involved a third party. This isn't a good start. Okay, but you did discover the truth with the Ace of Swords, so that's good. It all kind of came out into the open, I think. Be interesting to see how you discovered this truth. Okay. It's kind of like discovering, it's like you suspected and there might have been some gaslighting, like you were sus on someone and they were always like, no, you've got nothing to worry about. And when you finally found out the truth, it's like you kind of felt like, oh my God, thank God I'm not crazy. Like it restored that balance to, you know, your mindset. One more, please. Yeah. Yeah. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I absolutely feel like it almost, you'd been in this space for so long thinking that you were crazy and this person making you feel like it was all your fault, like you were making it up and you were just the crazy boyfriend / girlfriend. And then all of a sudden when you were like, oh, I knew it, I knew this was happening, it's like it released you from the whole situation. Well, obviously didn't completely release you because you're here. But what's the 10 of Cups in reverse, please? Yep, it was just no more confusion. It's clear to you what was going on, and that's why the relationship has ended. 3 of Cups, please. Yep, judgment, decision made. And it was once you kind of, once you kind of discovered the truth, it was like, this is that good judgment. Like, oh, I knew it. I knew this was happening. I know I'm not crazy. Ace of Swords, please. Oh, okay. You want me to have that one clearly? Ah, okay. Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands too, please. Ace clarifying an ace. Interesting. So it was a big break. Like basically there's like a wall that goes here where it just goes no more. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it was such a weight off your shoulders. You got the truth. You found your own, like yourself again. And it just released all that anxiety. So you got the 9 of Swords in reverse. Like all those worries that you thought was about you, like it was your fault that you were fighting or whatever it is, you finally were able to discover, no, this actually was going on behind your back. You are not crazy. And, you know, this person was actually lying to you. What's the Temperance, please? It's not clear to me if they're still in your life. There's no kind of... it's possible that they don't know that you know. I'm not sure though, but there's definitely a change for you right here. I'm not seeing that they've left your life. King of Wands. So you could be dealing, it could have been, this could be you, that wand energy. And that's why the ace is restoring your kind of sense of self. No. Yeah, okay. So yes, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. You found your balance again. You found your sense of self. You found that you're not a bad lover, wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, whatever it is, a bad partner, that you know the truth, that you were never any of those things. All right. How does Sagittarius feel about this situation at the moment or for this week? Sag feeling about this week. Yeah, world, you're like over it. I'm ready to close this chapter, you're saying. I'm not putting up with that anymore. You may not have told them, like I said, though, but you've definitely, in your heart, yep, in your heart, it's done. Chopped. King of Pentacles. This chapter is closed. I am going on a search for my king. Now, regular watchers know how I feel about the Pentacles. I believe that they are all of the elements rolled into one perfect little circle. So all the balance, an even balance of air, fire, water equals earth kind of thing. People will disagree with me, that's fine. You can have your opinions. But these are solid, grounded love offers. They're not based on emotion. They're not based on thoughts. They're not based on too much passion. They are based on all of those elements equally applied. So that's why they are long-standing, well thought out commitments. And that's what you'll be seeking. How does the other person feel about this at the moment? How does Sagittarius' other person feel about this? Empress. So I think they still feel like they've got it all, which is why I might be picking up on the fact that you haven't quite told them that you know the truth. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they think they're sitting pretty here. They think you'll never leave them. Or if they have found out, they thought you'd never leave them. One more. Yeah. So they had all these options and now they've realized they've messed up, or they're about to realize they've messed up. This element of regret, like so much regret here. Wow. Okay. Most likely outcome, they regret it because they thought that you would never leave, and they're seeing you as the Empress now, which is that very balanced X factor that doesn't come easy. Not everyone has it. Most likely outcome, please, for Sagittarius. Oh. Okay, we have, okay, Four of Wands and Six of Wands in reverse. So you are discovering now that this is not the perfect relationship you thought it was. And you're seeing it for what it is. Four of Pentacles, you are letting it go. And the Knight of Wands. So you're letting it go and you're kind of like discovering that, you know what, I have my own options. I don't need to be stuck in something that is not serving me, or I'm not being treated right. So you're discovering that there's plenty of options out there for you. And you know what? You can dip into as many pools as you want, basically. But you're letting go of this as your vision of your future. One more, please, for outcome. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you are kind of becoming a little bit cold and jaded. But I feel like that's a temporary thing. I feel like that's just a product of what's happened. But just make sure you don't, this is a bit advicey, but just make sure you don't get stuck in that Queen of Swords reversed energy where she can be a little bit too cutting. And she can end up cutting out the positive things in life as well. What advice do we have, please, for Sagittarius in this scenario this week? Oof. Moving on, Sagittarius. So the Six of Swords right there. Advice, Sagittarius, please. This is a big one. Yeah, moving towards a real Ten of Pentacles. So he's heading towards there, like you can see it. It's probably reversed in the camera. Well, not really. They're still heading in the right, like, so heading towards this, what actually is your Ten of Cups, not what someone thinks is the Ten of Cups. Any more, please? Yes, okay. So there are going to be some changes. It's going to be a big change for you because it's not what you thought it was in the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of switched itself up a little bit, and you know, these changes are scaring you a little bit, which is fine. That's all fine. This has happened quite quickly, I think. It's kind of come out of left field. You were constantly made to feel like this was always your fault, and suddenly it's not your fault, but things have to change. So I think that's kind of the nervousness from there. What romance angel advice do we have, please, for Sagittarius? I'm not going to take one for your other person, Sag, because I don't think we care about them today. I'm just going to pretend like they don't even exist. You deserve love. And that is why this is all happening. Because you deserve this 10 of Pentacles over here. And by releasing this and moving on from it, you are one step closer to that 10 of Pentacles. But do not forget that you deserve love, Sag. Okay. Hopefully that resonated with you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you want to come back for the weekend readings. But have a great week, and I will see you for the weekends. Bye.